Alright, so in this video, I wanted to show how to transfer an investment from a different account, from a different institution to another institution. So in this example, I'm going to transfer my RSP from Sunlife to my RSP in Questrade. Now, the reason I'm doing that is I want to keep the RSP as is. I don't want to withdraw from my RSP or else it's going to be taxable. I just want to take an RSP that's already existing in Sunlife and just move it as is to an RSP that I have in Questrade. So the best way to do that is to place the request on the institution that is receiving the investment. So Questrade in this case is the one receiving the investment. So I would place the request on the Questrade website. So once I log into my Questrade account, so I go to the account management section, and under requests or funding, under funding, you will see transfer account to Questrade. But even if you are not sure, it's really not complicated. You just have to hover over each one and just see anything that makes sense that has to do with transferring. So if I go under reports, I mean, there's nothing here. Account management, there's nothing here related to transferring investments. Under funding, I see here transfer account to Questrade, which makes sense because it would be a type of funding to Questrade. Under requests, I see transfer investments, but it's not from different institution. It's more transfer investments from within the Questrade accounts. So the only thing I have left here is funding and transfer account to Questrade. So I'm going to go click on that. And here you could see transfer your assets from another institution. Perfect. Just tell us your banking details and we'll take care of the rest. We'll even cover the transfer fees up to $150 per account. So that's pretty good actually, because Sunlife, for transferring out, there is a fee. So as long as I show Questrade proof of the fee up to $150, Questrade will actually refund me the transfer fee. So they're making it very easy. They're encouraging me to transfer from different institutions to Questrade so that obviously they can charge me, they can make money off me from the commissions, of course, right? So I'm going to start the request. Obviously, make sure you have your other account open on a different page so you can enter the required information easily. So which Questrade account are you transferring to? I'm transferring to my RSP, so I'm going to select RSP, click next. Where are you transferring your assets from? So I have to choose the financial institution. So it's Sunlife. So let's look for Sunlife in the list. I hope there isn't more than one Sunlife. Okay, Sunlife Financial. Perfect. Okay, this is where I have to put the account number. So please look away. Once I've entered the information and I've verified the information, of course, I can click next. So this is interesting. So how would you like to transfer your assets? So do you want to transfer all in cash, all in kind, or partial transfer? So all in cash is basically, in Sunlife, for example, if I'm holding a mutual fund, do I want to keep it in a mutual fund or do I want to sell the mutual funds? I'm left with cash and then transfer it as cash. So this will say your financial institution liquidates all of your securities and transfers the funds to your Questrade account. All in kind would be whatever I'm holding in my other institution. So in this example, whatever I'm holding in Sunlife, if I'm holding mutual funds, it gets transferred as is as mutual funds. So if it was stocks, it gets transferred as stocks. So in this case, I've got mutual funds with Sunlife. I don't want to hold them in Questrade. I'm not even sure Questrade holds the same mutual funds. So I'm going to just transfer it in cash. I'd rather take it in cash. And anyways, the mutual funds I'm holding, they basically follow the index, and index is pretty high. Wouldn't be a bad idea to sell right now. Doesn't mean that market won't continue to go up, but wouldn't be a bad idea to sell right now. So I'll take the cash. My plan obviously is to take the cash, put it in my RSP account in Questrade, and then buy other things with it. Maybe buy some more dividend stocks with it, or even just buy some cash ETFs if I have to. So I'm going to select all in cash. And partial transfer, obviously, your financial institution transfers only your requested security. So you'd have to pick and choose which securities you want to transfer or how much cash you want to transfer. But I just want to transfer everything and I want it in cash. So that means Sunlife will sell mutual funds. They will sell whatever I'm holding in the RSP account and then transfer the cash. So there might be some additional fees on the Sunlife side. All right, so I selected all in cash, click next. I'll put in the estimated value. I think it's in Canadian, but that doesn't really matter, but because it might change, it might fluctuate, right? If I'm holding marketable assets, it might change. Click next. So here I can review before I confirm the transfer request. Pretty simple actually. So if all's good, I can confirm and sign. A little annoying though, processing time, it says 20 business days or more. Now I've done it in the past. It hasn't taken that much time, but it could potentially, and I guess that's why they're saying 20. But I'll wait like 10 business days and then follow up with them. So then it sends you to official documents that you actually have to sign electronically, and it's telling you where to sign. And of course, if you want, you could review the form, but basically it filled out this form, which is the official form based on the input you gave it in the previous pages. Click finish. All right, so now I got a confirmation account transfer requested. We'll start working with your financial institution to transfer your account to Questrade. It takes about 10 to, see, I've said 10 business days, and that's what so I guess I was right. So it takes about 10 to 20 business days depending on the institution. So that's why I mentioned after 10 days, I'm going to start following up with them. All right, so now you could see, I could see the request under request history, and I could see details if I want to. I could even probably cancel it if I wanted to as well. So that's it. That's how you transfer an investment from an account in a different institution to another one, to Questrade. All right, thanks for watching.